Hello, this is Peter RC for Invoice 2. This is a screencast for it. So I already started up the HTTP server, and I've already copied over Invoice 1 into a new Invoice 2 folder. So looking at it, of course, we have to change all the hard coding as it asked us to do, or any past mistakes we had. So of course, when you get rid of the hard coding for the tax, because of course if the tax changes, then that will still be there as 5.75. So we're adding the JavaScript tag, so we can do a document write-out for the variable tax. That way, it's dynamic instead of hard coded. And this just makes it more efficient and possibly less changing is needed in the future, of course. And next thing I did was I copied one of the table rows to create the shipping table row that we have to add for this invoice 2. Of course, I just did one of the shorter ones because it's easier, but of course I forgot I should have probably done the first one because I want to get rid of the strong tags because those aren't needed right now. So I make some edits to this shipping row, and then I thought, well, I should probably actually have the variables or the actual values for shipping and the other stuff needed. So I go back to my top of the document JavaScript, and next I'm going to compute the shipping for this and for the document later on for the grand total. So I'll be using a Boolean if-else if-else statements. So it's if the subtotal is less than or equal to $50 and it's only $2 worth for shipping. So we have the if, and then so basically if it's this, then it goes to shipping equals $2, and then the else if after that again for then the subtotal is less than or equal to $100. So it'll be the range of about 50 to 100, or technically 51 to 100. And then that range, if that would be the subtotal, would make a $5 shipping charge. And then anything else over 100 or 101 and over, it would be 5% of the subtotal. So I'm going to add all those if statements and else statements to correctly compute the shipping depending on the subtotal. Okay, and then next I have to remember that I have to add the shipping cost now to the grand total, so that shows the actual fully grand total of the subtotal with tax and shipping. So here I'm just checking the server to make sure everything's correct, and now move on to back to here to finish the shipping row and to fix anything else that's needed, like the grand total. Actually, not already fixed. Never mind. Yep. And then finally, I'm creating a div under the table to show the shipping policy for this company or business. And I want to format it correctly so it looks decent, a lot better than what is shown right now. So I'm going to add some line breaks and make certain things bold, as in the whole thing probably bold. But add some line breaks with the BR tag, and yep, I shows up pretty well in the document. So looking back at it now, I just finished. That's with a time of 12. Let's just call it 13. It was 12:50. About that. So yeah, thank you.